And good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. And this is Jerry Dreesen, the Executive Director for the AOPP, once again coming to you on our Facebook channel for the Association of PEMF Professionals. And today I just want to talk briefly what it is that we do. There's a lot of you now jumping in. We've got all of our tests up and running. We've got just the basic PEMF electromagnetic field therapy process as far as the basics, and then we have the human, we have small animal and large animal. So our ability to provide you with the education that you need to go out and represent not only your business but to understand what PEMF does and best practices for these areas. We have now been able to put that together for you, and you can move forward knowing that you have the best education for the procedures that you're using. That's part of what we want to do as the association. And the other things that we do as well as in the Association of PEMF is we are representing you on the legal matters. So we've been working kind of in the background whenever a organization is trying to change the way that PEMF is brought into an event, as far as who can do it, who can't do it. Is it just a veterinarian, or is it a massage therapist? And our goal, of course, is with your certifications to be able to go to these events and already be vetted so that you can participate. But there are also some legal battles going on too that we are partaking in, and we're writing letters. There are a couple of events where we have worked with attorneys to help represent us to help overturn some of these issues. So those are some of the reasons why we would like you to come and join the Association of PEMF Professionals, because we are at I think the cusp of the, I would say, not just membership, but people using PEMF machines is just about ready to blow up and skyrocket. And as these devices become available and as more people understand what it's about, you're going to see, in fact, there already are, there are companies that have a center for people to go to where there are 4 or 5 PEMF machines, and they can go in there for care. It's like, instead of it being a gym, it's a PEMF machine system, and those are franchised. You're going to see people having these at home. You're going to see them at events like we learned last week with Sherry, where she was without hope. She thought that this was it. This is how she had to live her life. And she went to an event because she has a dog, and she was at a canine event, and there was somebody with a PEMF machine, and she got to experience PEMF. So, I mean, that was a powerful, I haven't seen it, go back and see last week's presentation, but that's a powerful message right there. And this is why we need to be out there. This is why we need to present PEMF to people, but then also to be able to do it with knowledge. And again, I'll use Sherry's story. She got to experience that at an event, and that person obviously had knowledge on how to use it, and she went to a chiropractor, and it was a chiropractor evidently that was not educated in how to use it, but it was also not the chiropractor. It was one of his assistants that just told her to lay down and turned it up, and she struggled. She fought for a half hour because of how painful it was, not knowing that it was just set on too high, and she's got these rods in her back. So they didn't follow proper protocol. They didn't set it on low, and she suffered as a result of it. And that's what we're trying to prevent, is the misuse of PEMF, but also to use it in an educated way, so that those of you that become certified through us, you can take your machine, and if you want to start your own business or your own franchise, that you get all the information you need. And if you have somebody that's going to work for you, that you get them certified as well. So when they're going out representing your company, the education's already there, and you just jump in and you do it. So part of the reason to join the association, like I said, is to get the education, to get it from a nationally certified organization where we can get you the top information, and then you can use that certificate as a way of getting in places where you've gone through these educations, and it will help us out in the long term as far as legally being able to take on these battles with some of the gatekeepers for events, saying, well, we are the national organization. These are our educational products that we have, and anybody that has being certified from the AOPP has gone through one or all of these educational processes, and to be able to use that in our arguments is just huge. So that costs money, and that's why we ask you to come on board, to be a member and help us grow the Association of PEMF, and that we can become a strong body, that we have the financial backings behind any legal matters that we need, but then also to be able to put together and host these educational series that we have. The membership site we've already got loaded with 2 or 3 other things outside of what you see here on Facebook. Things about marketing, how to work, how to get inside a chiropractic office and work, but it doesn't just have to be a chiropractor's office. It can be it's a template, so you can it can be to go in and work with massage therapist or an osteopath or a dentist or a veterinarian. So it's kind of the same concept. Those are already inside for our members, and we have just gone through rebuilding our website. We started out small. We had kind of the way it was put together in the group that we were working with, it was enough to get us going, and now we've taken the next growth step. I guess we were AOPP 2.0, and there's a lot more down the pike that we want to, or pipeline that we want to bring to you as well. And this year is going to be phenomenal growth for us. I said that last year at this time, and we've got everything organized. We're constantly meeting with our dev team to make sure that we have everything hooked up and running right. So those of you that are going through these processes and get hung up on something, or there's some sort of a glitch, you've done a great job reaching out to us to let us know so that we can get it fixed. And so if you have a question about how to join or how to take a test, or once you're inside the membership area, let us know if you're having any issues with that. And again, with membership, you get a place on our map that shows that you're verified, but then now it shares your address and your phone number and your hours and links to your personal websites as a member. So the AOPP is a place for people looking for PEMF professionals. They can come to our website and find you. So that's our way of helping you out too. So we help you get the certifications, the education, we help promote your business, and we represent you in legal matters. We also have a swag store so that you can get apparel, you can get hats, you can get just about anything if you've gone and checked it out. So you can help promote AOPP, but also show that you're a member of AOPP. Now, because of COVID, we've had some problems organizing. What we want to do is a live or virtual convention so that we can bring in the top speakers that have knowledge about PEMF in all different areas. And so be on the lookout for that. That's, again, one of the things that we want to do. We want to have interviews with the top vets, the top equine, best practices for not just on the human side but on these other areas as well. If there's a specific thing that you'd like to see or to get education on, please just drop it in. Whether you're with us live right now, just drop that comment in below, or if you see this in the future, because we are broadcasting or rebroadcasting these not only on Facebook but over on YouTube as well on our channel. Drop in those requests, and that way we can make sure that we are putting our year together and fulfill those questions. So again, it's a short session here, but I wanted to just give you kind of the top of the iceberg here as far as what we're working on. And again, I look forward to working with you as always. Keep those questions coming, and if you're on your Facebook page, make sure that you tag me if you have a question, so that it pops up on my screen and I can go right to that question. For those of you that are doing that, I really appreciate that. Helps me out to be able to find you and answer questions. And as always, I look forward to seeing those comments, to dialogue with those of you on a weekly basis, where I jump in and we talk about things. And for those of you that are interested in joining, hey, come and have a chat with us. We'd love to have you part of our group. We're continuing to grow, and your voices are powerful when we approach these issues on a legal standpoint. So again, thank you very much for your involvement and becoming a part of a national family. And with that, I bid you adieu, and we'll see you next week.